Hello and welcome to What's Consulting. If you are diving into SAP and looking for clarity on defining a company, so you have come to the right place. Today we'll explore the concept of the company, configuration steps, and the real world application of a company in SAP, ensuring you have everything you need to configure it with confidence. Okay, what you will learn in this video? So you will learn the definition and role of a company in SAP, how it is differ from company code, and you will also learn the step by step configuration using transaction code OX15, key consideration for financial reporting. And so let's go into what is a company in SAP, right? So a company in SAP is an independent organization unit used for financial consolidation across multiple company codes. While it is optional, it plays a crucial role in group level financial reporting. So let's take an example of Tata Group of companies, right? So Tata Group of companies is considered of multiple subsidiaries like Tata Motors, Tata Steels, and Tata Consultancy Services, right? Each subsidiary operates as a company code, but at a group level, they are consolidated under Tata Group, right? So in the next step we are going to learn how to how to define a company in SAP. Okay, so in this document, so I have laid down a step by step process, like enter the transactions code, click on the new entries to define a company, update the flowing details, like so all these details I have already given here. So you just need to follow the same process. And like I will be doing for TGOCL, I mean Tata Group of Companies, I will create a company, and you can create some other company, like instead of TGOC, you can just mention TGCC. So you can just go and create one company code as part of your uh, exercise homework. Okay. So let's go into the SAP. Now I'll just log into the SAP and show you now. Okay, here I'm in the SAP screen. Now I'm just going to follow the step by step process. Let me just click SAP user. Let me just log in. INDIA 123. Okay. So here I just logged in into the SAP screen. Now I will just enter the transaction code OX15, OX115. Okay, either I should click here. It will take me to the transaction screen OX15 here, like change view, internal trading partners overview, or I can go through the path. Let me also show you through the path. I'm just here in the transaction code path. I'm just writing SPRO, and from SPRO I have this SAP reference IMG. So because we are going to enterprise structures to create a company, I'm just clicking on enterprise structure here. Then we'll go to definition, because we are going to define the company code. We are going to define the company code in FA, right? FICO, financial accounting, right? So FI. So in that financial accounting, then I'm going to click on define a company. Just say we came up to the same screen where we were earlier, right? So in this new company, just you can click on this, you can put the company code TGOCL, and you can put the Tata, so see Tata Group of Companies Limited, and like you can put some other company name also, right? So here you can give any of the street address and all, so state, like state, city, country, currencies is, and so uh, so these are the very important part. And just you can I will just give the country IN, and here language EN, and currency INR. Okay, now I can just click the save here. So this is already created, so it says already exist. Okay, so if all so an entry is already exist here. If I'll just show you, so if you will save, simply you have created a company. And if you have any questions, please drop me a question on the box. Okay, so here in this, I want to show you this company is already created and what I have entered, right? So this is TGOCL data group of companies, like here see Indian and this is what, if I change anything, limited data group TGOCL companies, I will just limit it, then just limited. Say once I put the details like this, then I click on save, I will get this kind of prompt for customizing request. Here you will put this one, this type of request will come up if you have already created for this one, or otherwise you just need to click on create request, and then similar kind of things you need to put in, or just click on save, right? If you have any question, if you're stuck somewhere, just let me know. So key consideration, a company, this is a company, can have multiple company code for financial transactions, like group currency, ensure consistent financial reporting, internal trading partners, and also facilitate intercompany transactions and all, right? So suppose if you have one company under Tata group, you have two company codes, right? So Tata Motors is receiving $100 from Tata Steel, and Tata Steel is receiving $200 from Tata Motors. So what will happen? This intercompany elimination will happen between Tata Motors and Tata Steel, right? So because this receivable and payable, whatever it is, this intercompany elimination will happen between those companies, right? Because when we are reporting at Tata group of companies, right? So next, we are going to tackle some common SAP interview questions. And so, in let me also let you take you through that Word file. Okay. See what kind of questions can come, right? So when you give the interview, so when you go for any kind of interview, like what is a company in SAP, and is it mandatory? Is it mandatory to define one? So, a company in SAP as an independent organization unit used for consolidating the financial statement across multiple company code. It is optional but essential for organizations that require group level financial reporting. So, if you are doing a group level financial reporting of multiple company codes, then only it is required. Otherwise, if you have one company or company code, so then it is not required. Only if you have multiple company codes, and for that multiple company code you want to create one group level financials, uh, then only it is required. Okay. How does company differ from a company code in SAP? A company is used for consolidated financial reporting, while company code is used for external accounting and statutory reporting. Okay. So company is doing the consolidation of financial reporting, right? But the company code, each company code is responsible for external accounting and statutory reporting. All the requirements, all the legal requirements and all should be complied by the company code, not the company. Okay. What is the purpose of defining company in SAP? The primary purpose is to facilitate group level financial reporting by consolidating data from multiple company code. And I have already told this one, right? So note these questions and answer. I'm just keeping it so that it can give you full clarifications, like not just creating the company in SAP, how to create it. So you should have understanding why we are creating the company, right? So what are the company codes? This kind of understanding you should have. Then only you can excel in your career, right? So just try to understand the concepts. It's very important. That will help you to clarify, and that will also help you to crack the interview, right? So explain the step by step process to define a company using OX15. So you know the transaction code OX15, click new entries, update company details, save the configurations and create a customization request, right? So you just save it. I have done it already, right? So you can just see it again. So if it is, what information is required to configure a company in SAP? So same thing, right? So what is configure to company in SAP? So company code, company name, like company code is, don't get confused with this company code. So the company code is TGOCL, Tata Group of Company, right? So that is company code, right? So company name, address, language key and currency. These are the fields which are required, which I have already done. I think I've done only language key and currency, and address and all. It's you can put it, right? Anything. I just put it. Yeah, you can put it. So technical configurations question: which SAP transaction code is used to define a company? OX15, same thing, right? So either you go through path or through the transaction code, but it's always good to go through path or transaction, whatever you feel easier, right? So you should be comfortable with. How does company impact financial reporting in SAP, right? So a company consolidated financial data from multiple company codes, enabling group level financial reporting. Okay. So, what are the key fields when creating a company and why are they important? Company code, company name, currency, country. This define the financial reporting structure, right? So, can a company have multiple company code? Explain. Yes, a company can have multiple company code, allowing organization to manage subsidiaries such as under a single group entity. Okay. How does the group currency setting in OX15 affect financial reporting? The group currency ensure that financial statements across multiple company code are consolidated in a single currency, right? So these are the questions. Group currency. So how does group currency setting in OX15 affect financial? Ensure that financial statement across multiple company codes are consolidated in single currency. Suppose if the currency is like we have set up at a group level, like INR currency, right? If the company is in US, UK, they will have different currency, right? So again, Israel, Shekel, like so, all they will have different company. But when we'll do the consolidation, is that the data group company is of India, and we'll do the consolidation at INR currency, right? So this is how the group currency is talking about, right? Setting and scenario based question. So this kind of questions can come up. Go through it, read through it, Ramsey, try to understand. If you have questions, just drop me a message on the comment, put a comment and I will answer. I'm happy to answer those all the comments. Scenario based questions: if an organization operate in multiple countries, how should the company be structured in SAP? So same thing, you will define a company at global level, right? And this multiple companies, you will company code for each country and configure local currencies, right? So all these companies will be having different like all the company codes, like for multiple countries, right? If the organization operates in multiple countries, right? So like you have company in North America, sorry, in America, and UK, Europe, right? So you will have different companies. All these companies will be created a company code, and those companies will be tagged to the company, right? So all these company codes will be tagged to the company at global level, right? So one tree, under that multiple branches, like company is a whole tree, and these company codes are like the branches, right? Explain the role of customizing request when creating a company. Customizing requests store configuration changes, ensure they can be transported across different SAP environments. So basically, we'll talk more about this customization request. Okay. So basically, this will help us to do the configurations, and we'll talk more about in the future. For now, just try to understand, like customization request store configuration changes. Whatever you do changes, you just save it. Then afterward, it will request for the changes, right? So you just save it, then it will ask for that, and just you need to go and save. How does a company help in consolidating the financial statement? It aggregates financial data from multiple company codes, enabling group level financial reporting. So same questions are just, can be asked in a different way. I know you have come across the same answers, but same answers, like, either you catch ear with one hand or the other hand, right? So just one ear you need to catch, right hand side ear, either you catch with right hand or either you catch with left hand, right? So it's same thing, ear can be pulled with different, with all together, with different hands, right? What challenges arise when defining company for multinational organization? Currency conversion complexities, legal and tax compliances variations, intercompany transactions, like I told about intercompany elimination. So obviously these are the problem, like, uh, and currency conversion complexities, like, they are in UK, North America, different currencies, right? From that different currency it will move to higher end currency, and legal and tax compliances variations. So these are the also. How would you configure a company for a global enterprise like Tata Group? Define Tata Group as a company, assign company code for subsidiaries, and configure the group currency. Configure is the group currency, right? So the same things which I told, INR currency is a group currency, and multiple other company codes that will be the local currency of the subsidiaries, right? What are the best practices when define a company in SAP? Use standard naming convention, ensure currency consistency, and maintain proper documentation, right? So these are the very best practices. Which, so how does the company definition impact reporting in SAP S4 HANA? It enables real-time financial condition and multi-dimensional reporting, right? Explain the significance of internal trading partner OX15 transaction. So internal trading partner facilitates intercompany within a group, right? So within a group entity. So this one, OX15 transactions, right? What precautions should be taken while defining a company in a live SAP system? So perform testing in a sandbox environment, ensure data consistency, validation, currency, and tax settings. So you know what? Before coming into the live system, we should always do the testing, and those testing systems are known as sandbox environment. Someone call, so sandbox environment. There are three kind of testing is done. Number one, the ERP testing that is done at sandbox level, and then there is one quality system, right? So and also there is some UAT systems. So like, system integration, SIT testings, and UAT testings, all these are done, and then only on the data is brought into the production system, right? So there should be 2 3 pass, and after that 2 3 pass only it should go to the production system. Can an existing company be modified in SAP? If yes, what are the limitations? Yes, but modifications are limited to non-critical field. Changes to company codes or currency setting may require reconfiguration. So you see, changes to company code or currency setting may require reconfiguration. So but modifications are limited non-critical field. So changes to company code or currency sequence may require reconfiguration. Okay, this is what we have done for today. So that's a wrap up the today's session on defining a company in SAP. Hope this breakdown help you in your SAP journey. Please like, share, and subscribe to Works Consulting for expert tutorial on SAP. Turn on notifications to never miss an update. Thank you.